It's Monday, time to set it straight. Two fat guys gonna educate on this very date throughout history. Step inside and unlock the mystery. Two fat guys, every Monday we arrive. Dig through history, keeping culture alive. Two fat guys, what went down on this day? Tune in every Monday, hear what we gotta say. Two fat guys, podcast Monday history.
And here we are once again.
Welcome to the Two Fat Guys podcast.
Starring Johnny.
And John. Today we're talking about May 11th.
May 11th. First, I want to tell you about, so we have a website now that you can go and check out all the socials, all the episodes.
The two big men are going big on the internet.
Yep, it's twofatguys.show, SHOW.
Go check us out.
Yeah, so I'm pretty excited about it. The domain was $10 for a year. Like, yeah, why not?
Nice.
Yep, can't beat that. I mean, you could for free, but
that's true.
So you can check out our socials, our threads, TikTok. Since we can't get a Facebook for whatever stupid ass reason, I didn't say a bad word. So we have threads. It's about the closest thing we're gonna get to Facebook. So TikTok, we are doing a fact of the day every day. The May 8th, which is the day we're recording this, was the first Coca-Cola was sold. So yeah, go check
the real stuff.
Yeah,
good stuff.
Yeah, that had Coca. Yeah, so go check that out. It's pretty cool. The YouTube also has it. We have the Instagram. We have Twitter, but I didn't even know we had a Twitter, so it doesn't have anything on it.
Yet.
So, yeah. I mean, I'm sure we're
working on it.
Fix it eventually, but for right now, it doesn't have anything on it.
That's okay. I posted a 15-second clip about the Lusitania on the 7th, and it took me an hour to get done.
Yeah, that's all good. You got it.
Hey, we're just two old Gen Xer dudes trying to figure out how to use TikTok.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I like doing it. It's cool to find little factoids for the day.
Fun little things. Yeah, absolutely.
And things that aren't like, oh, like everybody knows Pearl Harbor. You find other little things like.
Wait, when was Pearl Harbor?
Things like PBS being banned in Mississippi. It's like, why?
That's it. Elmo, you rebel.
So yeah, find out cool little things like that. So, all right. We have a long show, and we are not going to rush like we did for the second episode, so it takes as long as it takes.
Yes.
So, we are going to start out with births, and John has the first few.
Yes. So, on this day, May 11th, in 1720, Karl Friedrich von Munchausen was born. He was a minor German noble. German? Yeah. Who was known more for his storytelling than anything else. He lived a relatively uneventful life, but he sort of spiced it up by learning how to speak well and eloquently and deliver a story. You saw the movie Big Fish?
I haven't, no.
Oh, man, you have to watch it. It's really good. But it's about a guy, and he lives a pretty extraordinary life, but it's much more extraordinary because of how he tells it. So everything is bigger and, kind of like the stories our boss tells, except, they do them fun. But as a storyteller, he led an interesting enough life to get noticed by somebody else, so that when he died, somebody else started telling the stories of his life, and they got bigger and bigger. So from that, we got The Adventures of Baron Munchausen, which was written and published by Rudolf Erich Raspe, and featured a series of outrageous and comedic over-the-top stories, which was later adapted into radio and Disney movies, and through that, we also get Munchausen syndrome, which is where you think you have everything.
Mm-hmm. Isn't it kind of like you make yourself have everything?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like I think, therefore I am.
Yeah.
Like I see cancer over there, so I have cancer.
Exactly. And then Munchausen by proxy is making your children sick.
Yep.
So that way you get sympathy, and I know some people Munchausen by proxy.
Lo siento.
Yeah. They're not close, so it's all good. All right.
Okay, next one. 1722, that's mine, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. Is the birth of Petrus Camper. He was a Dutch anatomist that was best known for his study of facial angles. He did a comparative thesis on the facial structures between Africans, Europeans, and Asians. And a little bit racist, but he said that the Africans were furthest away from classic beauty because, surprise, surprise, all the classic beauty stuff was done by Europeans.
Mm-hmm. Imagine that.
Yeah, but, I mean, he did a lot of other comparative analytics. Like, he did comparative analysis of, like, a whale and an elephant to see how their bone structures compared. So, pretty cool.
Yeah. All right, Jonas, 1752.
I do. 1752 is the birth of Johannesburg Friedrich Blumenbach, the father of modern zoology and anthropology, credited with detailing the difference between human skulls from Ethiopia, Mongolia, Malaysia, America, and Europe.
Interesting.
Yeah, he's put them side by side and noted the differences between the skull structures, and he errantly said that the skulls were from different species rather than different genus.
Gotcha.
But I laid the groundwork for a lot of things, so that we got a better understanding. I mean, science is all built on, like, I got one thing right, 10 things wrong. I got 2 things right, 8 things wrong, 3 things right, 7 things wrong, and that's how science builds.
Yep.
But cool stuff.
Yeah. John also has 1875.
Man, this is a good one. 1875, the birth of Harriet Quimby. She is the first woman to be certified as a pilot in the United States. No joke. Her life ended by crashing into a mountain, proving that women have never known how to drive. Just kidding, ladies. I love you.
All right. And my first one is 1888. Irving Berlin is a Russian-American composer and lyricist, considered one of the greatest songwriters in history. He was born in Talachin, Belarus, the Russian Empire. He wrote Always, God Bless America, White Christmas, Cheek to Cheek. I think it's funny that some of our most well-known, most famous songs are written by a Russian.
Yep.
God Bless America.
Yep. There's no business like show business. He wrote that too, by the way.
All right.
Now, a fun fact about him, he got the name Irving from a spelling error on his first published song. His real name is Israel Berlin.
Oh, wow. Israel Berlin.
Yeah.
That's kind of funny.
Yeah, Israel Berlin, a Russian-born guy. Very nice.
My next is 1904. The Spanish surrealist artist Salvador Dali.
He is a very strange-looking man.
Yeah, for sure.
And he paints very strange-looking things.
Yep.
He is best known for his painting, or at least the one I know the best, which is the Persistence of Memory. Which is like the one with the I don't know if you've seen. It's like the one with the sort of melting clocks.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, his work is pretty weird. I mean, it's no Andy Warhol. I don't know. Who's this weirder?
I don't know. There's a sort of rasher of surrealist paintings from around that time where they sort of deviated away from realism.
All right, and John has 1924.
I do. 1924, Anthony Hewish was born. He is a radio astronomer that led a team of scientists to the discovery of pulsars. He would later be awarded the Nobel Prize for Physics in 1974.
Awesome.
Yep. Cool stuff.
All right, I have 1933. American religious leader Louis Eugene Walcott, a.k.a. Louis Farrakhan.
Oh, okay.
He was the leader of the Nation of Islam religious group. Farrakhan has been a controversial figure in black civil rights history. He is widely thought to have been involved in the assassination of Malcolm X. In 1995, he organized the Million Man March in Washington, D.C.
Nice.
Yeah.
I mean, not so much the Malcolm X thing, but
I mean, if he really had anything to do with it.
yes.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty terrible. All right. In 1953, American TV producer David Guest, ex-husband of Liza Minnelli. I think that's probably what he's most known for. I don't really know anything else, but
What did he do on TV?
let's see. It says Guest founded the American Cinema Awards Foundation in 1983. In 2017, the Associated Press carried a report claiming that Guest had attempted to have Elton John killed. Guest was reportedly infuriated by a reference John made to Guest's sexuality after Guest's marriage to Liza Minnelli. The alleged plot did not progress. I don't...
That's pretty wild on its own.
Right? I didn't write down anything that he did. I don't know that I really know any of the stuff that he did.
Oh, okay.
1959, which is crazy once I thought about it, but because you always judge everybody by your parents' age.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, wow, my dad was born in 52 and this person born in 59. But at the time that this person was doing their thing, and my dad was relatively young too.
Mm-hmm.
It was MTV VJ Martha Quinn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 1959. So I thought about it. I'm like, well, wow. Yeah, he was still relatively young.
Yep.
Hey, Martha Quinn. Martha Quinn. Yeah, no one's going to get that. 1978, French supermodel and actress Letitia Costa. Interesting enough, my side hustle is doing voiceovers for foreign movies, and I did a Letitia Costa movie. It's called A Woman as a Friend. For me, it was Best Friends. I don't know why it's different for the movie I have than what it is on IMDb, but I did a voiceover for that movie.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. 1982, actor Corey Monteith. He had a recurring role on ABC Family's Kyle XY, but is best known for his role as club leader Finn Hudson on the Fox TV musical series Glee from 2009 to 2013.
Oh, God, I wish I didn't know what that was.
He struggled with drug abuse after his parents' divorce in 1989 and attended 12 different schools, including some that were designed to help troubled teens. He dated Glee's Leah Michelle from 2012 up until his death in 2013. I actually watched Glee for the first few seasons.
Not by choice.
No,
No,
I actually...
not by choice.
I was like, I enjoyed it. I didn't mind it. For a while. It got kind of... I mean, I think I was out by the time that he committed suicide, so...
Are we
19
allowed to say the S word?
I
I don't know. I guess we are now.
1988 model Black China. I don't know if you know who she is.
Nope, not a clue.
It's a model and TV personality who gained fame when she became close friends with Kim Kardashian. She appeared in Nicki Minaj and Kanye West's music video for Monster. She met rapper Tyga at the Fame Tour after party and soon after started a relationship with him. Her real name is Angela White, which I think is funny because she's Black China.
None of that sounds appealing for me to know her as a person.
From everything I've seen, she's not a super great person anyway. So
Fair.
she had a son with Tyga named King Cairo Stevenson. She got engaged to Rob Kardashian in 2016, and they welcomed a daughter named Dream on November 10th of that year.
Oh, God.
But eventually called off their engagement. Since then, she has briefly dated rapper Playboy Cardi in 2017, rapper YBN Almighty J, followed by rapper Kid Buu in 2018. In October 2024, she became engaged to producer Derek Milano after less than a year of dating. Her mother is known as Tokyo Tony. I am not going to say what that makes me think of, but
It's not good.
no, it is not.
You don't have to use your imagination leaps and bounds to jump to where he's going.
Yeah, if you've ever seen Deuce Bigelow, just think of his mom. All right, 1989, Latin pop singer Prince Royce. Pop performer known for the singles Stand By Me and Corazón Sin Cara, which both hit #1 on the Billboard Tropical Songs chart. His 2013 album featured the chart-topping single Darte un Beso, debuted at #1 in the U.S. and in Puerto Rico, and was certified platinum by the RIAA. And
Cool.
yeah, I like Prince Royce.
I may have heard one of his songs.
Probably,
But
I think Angela listened to.
Yeah.
Maybe
Angela's my
briefly.
daughter, by the way.
maybe just briefly, but
Yeah.
the next one is somebody you do not hear about anymore. 1989, Cam Newton. Which is funny because 89 seems like just a hop, skip, and a jump back down the road.
He's a baby.
And his career's already over. It's been and gone.
Yep.
Like, what? Heisman Trophy winning quarterback at Auburn who shattered 9 rookie records with the Carolina Panthers after being drafted first overall in 2011. He was named NFL MVP for the 2015 season, and he helped lead the Panthers to Super Bowl 50 in 2016. In 2020, he signed a 1-year deal with the New England Patriots. He became the 3rd player in college football to both rush and pass over 20 touchdowns in a season. He also led his Auburn Tigers to a BCS championship to cap off the historic 2010 season. And John didn't have anything pretty much after his birth for births, but
No, Cam Newton was an amazing player, though.
Yeah, for
He's
sure.
awesome to watch. Electric. Kind of a shame that his peak was so short. He only had 3 years where he was in rhythm, top notch.
really good. Yeah.
But I mean, he did make it to the Super Bowl where they lost. So.
But I mean, it's still an accomplishment to make it there.
Oh,
even
for
if
sure.
you do lose.
Well, I mean, just to even make it as an NFL starter is you're already doing better than 99.99% of the world.
Yep. But I mean, unless you're a Raiders quarterback, and then they have to have somebody, so they just throw anybody in there. Geno Smith, I'm looking at you.
No way, they just drafted the #1 Mendoza.
Wow.
So,
I mean,
I don't think they're gonna start him though. I think he's gonna play behind Geno Smith.
I mean, it's
until game 3, where everyone says, "Oh wow, now we remember how bad Geno Smith is."
I didn't even know he was still there.
I think he's still there.
Yikes. All right, 1999. There's a interesting bit of trivia for John in this one at the end. So,
Well,
pop singer Sabrina Carpenter. actress and singer who starred as Maya Hart on the Disney Channel series Girl Meets World. She released her debut EP, Can't Blame a Girl for Trying, in 2014, followed by the albums Eyes Wide Open and Evolution. She released her 6th studio album, Short and Sweet, which won her a Grammy for Best Pop Vocal Album in 2025. The lead single off the album, Espresso, won Song of the Year at the 2024 VMAs. Now here's the trivia part.
Espresso.
Yeah, I know I had you a coffee, but
Yeah.
her aunt, Nancy Cartwright, is a prolific voice actress and voiced Bart on The Simpsons.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that is cool.
I was like, oh, John's going to love this one.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we're both huge Simpsons fans.
Absolutely.
At least for the first 60 years or so, I really liked it. I'm kind of off the bandwagon after season 78.
Oh, I mean,
Not really into it anymore.
how can you? Bart's a graybeard by now.
No, he's still 8 or whatever he is.
Yeah.
That's just like Family Guy. They're all the exact same age after 30 years.
Yeah.
Stewie's still a baby. All right, we are going to move on to deaths, of which John has the first one.
Okay. 1871. English astronomer John Herschel passed away, 79 years old. Ripe old age for way back when.
Oh, for sure.
He invented the blueprint.
Oh.
And
He made the blueprint for blueprints.
he blueprinted blueprints. And he is cited for also charting the stars of the southern hemisphere.
Oh, wow, that's cool.
So, yeah. I mean, I'm surprised it hadn't been done already, but maybe they had been and he just updated them.
It could be.
He wrote the blueprint for them.
All right. The next two seem way too coincidental for me, and they are quite a distance apart, too. In 1889...
Put your tinfoil hats on, homies. We're going for a ride.
1889, at 86 of natural causes, John Cadbury, chocolate entrepreneur who created the modern chocolate bar and founded Cadbury PLC. He suffered early exclusion from top universities because of his Quaker religion. He also founded the animal rights group that would later become the Royal Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals. He married Candia Barrow, his second wife, in 1831. He's a chocolatier, and he married a woman named Candy. Yeah. So, John, as I'm saying these names, I want you to count them on your fingers, okay?
Okay.
He had 6 children.
Okay.
John, Richard, Maria, George, Joseph, Edward, and Henry.
Oops.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe one of them died when it was born. I don't know, but I mean, I still would think that would be 7 children. He just didn't get to keep one of them.
One of them was illegitimate.
One of them was already expired.
And Candy was getting some candy from somewhere else.
John, this isn't that podcast.
Hey, we're keeping it PG-13. You already broke the swear barrier.
I did. All right. Like I said, this seems way too coincidental. But on the same day, several years apart, in 1954, at 66, with no cause of death, Russell Stover, founder of the eponymous chocolates and candy company Russell Stover Candies. He and his wife tried their hand at farming early on, but gave up after heavy rains destroyed their crop. Instead, he went to work for a candy company. He was an amateur chemist and discovered a way to coat ice cream in chocolate without it melting. His Eskimo pie created a national, albeit short-lived, sensation. So that's kind of crazy that we have 2 chocolatiers that died on the same day.
What's really coincidental is that's when they finally got around to trying their own chocolate. Funny, I'm not a fan of either Cadbury or Russell Stover.
Really?
Chocolate.
That's funny. It's chocolate, so I'm a fan.
Yeah.
So. All right. I'm going to let John take the next one, and then I'm going to take the one after that.
Okay. We're doing 81?
Yep.
Okay. 1981. On this day, Bob Marley passed away from brain and lung cancer at 36 years old, proving once and for all empirically that smoking weed does not cure cancer.
Is that all you had for that?
I think everybody knows who Bob Marley was. So, yeah, I didn't put a whole lot of...
Okay. I said, born Nesta Robert Marley, he became known as the ambassador of Third World for his music and sold over 75 million reggae albums worldwide. He died of cancer at Cedars of Lebanon Hospital in Miami, Florida. Although of mixed race, he identified as black and was a big supporter of the Back to Africa movement and the Rastafari movement. He put up posters of the Black Panthers and Che Guevara in the Whalers Soul Shack record store. Try to say that 10 times fast.
No thanks.
His hits No Woman No Cry, Could You Be Loved, Get Up Stand Up, and Redemption Song preceded his tragic death. He was buried with a soccer ball, a Gibson guitar, a Bible, and a bud of marijuana. He was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 1994. In 2024, biographical musical drama about his life and career released. The movie's title is Bob Marley, One Love. I haven't seen it, but I do want to. Okay, so the next one is sad for me. It was somebody loved by an idol of mine, and it was really sad. Even when he passed too, it was devastating. In 1997, at 57 from liver cancer, Brenda Carlin.
Oh, okay.
Television producer and wife of comedian George Carlin. She passed away just one day before her husband's 60th birthday after a 36-year marriage in which she produced many of his early HBO specials.
Wow, that's cool. I didn't actually know that.
Yeah, day before his birthday. Yep, because his birthday and my daughter's birthday are the same day. Because God's funny. At least he thinks so.
Yes, absolutely. If not, he is now, because George Carlin's up there running the show.
Yep, for sure. All right, John had 2001.
I do. On this day, Douglas Adams passed away. Best known, he's an author, best known for The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Okay.
So, Douglas Adams, you're 49 years old, which scares the crap out of me because I'm almost that old myself. So long, and thanks for all the fish.
Yeah, it's crazy when you start thinking about people's longevity compared with your own.
Mm-hmm.
But then, you have people that 101 for the Rappin' Granny and Wedding Singer. It's like,
and Dick Van Dyke.
Yeah, Betty White.
Yep.
All right. In 2006, at 71, from complications from prostate cancer and Alzheimer's disease, boxer Floyd Patterson. Probably didn't help. He had his brain scrambled a bunch, but two-time heavyweight boxing champion of the world who won a gold medal in the middleweight class at the 1952 Olympics. He compiled a career record of 55-8-1. Before fame, he was a petty thief, which landed him in a reformatory institution. When he was 21, he became the undisputed heavyweight champion, the youngest to ever earn the title. He divorced Sandra Hicks in 1969 when she pushed him to quit boxing. Mike Tyson was just 20 years and 4 months old when he became the WBC heavyweight champion of the world, overtaking Patterson as the youngest champion ever.
Oh, that's pretty good. So his record lasted a while.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nope. The next one. So sad. At 92 of natural causes.
Okay, it's 92. It's not that sad.
No, it's still sad.
I'm sorry, if you live past 90, then you lose the right to cry about your death.
Well, he didn't cry about anything. He was dead.
Well, yeah, I mean everybody else.
Actor Jerry Stiller.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Comic actor who played George Costanza's father on Seinfeld. As a film actor, he co-starred in Zoolander, The Heartbreak Kid, and Heavyweights. He played Arthur on The King of Queens from 1998 to 2007. He married Anamira in 1954. He was the father of comedian actor Ben Stiller and actress Amy Stiller. I didn't know that Ben Stiller had a sister. I don't know who she is. Amy Stiller, apparently.
Yeah. I didn't know that either.
Yep. Did you have 2025? You said you didn't, huh?
Nope.
Okay. I was gonna let you do this one if you had it, but
Apparently I missed it.
2025, at the age of 60, no official cause of death. American professional wrestler Sabu.
Oh. Okay, there's no official cause of death.
Yes.
We know what the cause of death was.
Yeah.
The cause of death was a lot of things.
Yes.
Oh, a million chair shots,
Yeah.
stage dives, crashing through tables, crashing through fire, barbed wire.
Pretty much anything you could go through.
Yes, kendo sticks.
This is an American professional wrestler who won titles in the Extreme Championship Wrestling promotion. He is recognized as a pioneer of hardcore wrestling. In 2002, he began making regular appearances on Total Nonstop Action Wrestling. He started wrestling under his uncle, the Sheik, and his promotion, Big Time Wrestling, as Sabu the Elephant Boy. His character at ECW was a Hannibal Lecter-type psychopath, wheeled onto the stage strapped to a gurney and muzzled. So, well, that's pretty crazy.
Well, he was pretty crazy.
Yeah. Yep. All right, and that is it for deaths. So we're going to move on to events, of which John also has the first.
That's right. Johnny thought he had me beat.
I did.
Yeah. Smoked him. I have the first event.
By a long shot.
Okay. On this day in 330 AD, the New Rome in Byzantium was dedicated to Roman Emperor Constantine the Great and renamed Constantinople. The city would later be renamed Istanbul in 1928, following changes to the Turkish alphabet, where they went from an Arabic script to a Latin script.
That's cool. All right. So I thought I had him beat with 1068. I did not. Let's see. Matilda of Flanders, wife of William the Conqueror, is crowned Queen of England in Westminster Abbey, London. And
She's the first.
Yeah, I was just
Queen
about to
of
say
England.
that. She was the first Queen of England.
So, if anybody ever wonders about how muddled the waters are in Europe, or were back then, just remember that the first Queen of England was born in France. As Flanders is in France.
That's funny.
Yep. She was crowned at the same time as or not at the same time, but immediately after her husband was.
Oh, nice.
And they did it that way to show that their rulership was a joint venture, where William the Conqueror, that was her husband's name and moniker, he went out to fight wars as he went to conquer Upper Britain and left his wife as queen in charge of northern France and then lower England.
Nice.
So that's how we got that.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right. John has 1189, and it is his deep dive.
Oh, this is so cool. Okay, on this day in 1189, Holy Roman Emperor Frederick I Barbarossa, King Richard of England, and King Philip of France depart for the Third Crusade. Shortly after they got in the first few battles, Holy Roman Emperor Frederick Barbarossa was killed in battle, and most of the Franks that he commanded returned to Germany, leaving King Richard in command. King Richard the Lionheart found success defeating Sultan Saladin in several battles and nearly recapturing Jerusalem. The Third Crusade officially ended with the Treaty of Jaffa, seeing the Isle of Cyprus and the Syrian coast returned to Christian rule. On the way back, King Richard's ship crashed, and he was held in captivity for 2 years. In his absence, Prince John ruled Britain in his absence, setting the stage for my favorite tall tale of all time, Robin Hood.
That's right, Prince John, baby.
Yep. From this day forth, all toilets in the kingdoms shall be referred to as me's. Thank you, Mel Brooks.
All right. John also has 1678.
Okay, on this day in 1678, French Admiral Jean Estres, his naval fleet runs aground on the Aves Island in Curacao, ushering in the golden age of piracy in the Caribbean. It's hard to think. It's surprising to think that one fleet of I think he had 9 ships were all that were holding back people from just going crazy and engaging in acts of piracy.
That is crazy.
Yeah. But after that, the presence in the Caribbean was so diminished that nobody had the presence to rule the waters. So rebels began picking off merchant ships to steal their cargo.
Interessante.
It is. It is one of my favorite historical time periods.
Yep. All right. The next is my deep dive. From 1751. Pennsylvania Hospital was founded by Benjamin Franklin. Founded on May 11, 1751 by Dr. Thomas Bond and Benjamin Franklin. The goal was to provide compassionate care for all, addressing both physical and mental health. Originally, a temporary location opened in 1752 with the permanent historic Pine Building at 8th and Spruce Streets, admitting its first patients in 1756. It housed the first surgical amphitheater, the first apothecary, and the first medical library in the American colonies. Benjamin Rush, a signer of the Declaration of Independence and pioneering physicist, joined the staff in 1783. In 1997, Pennsylvania Hospital merged with the University of Pennsylvania Health System. As of 2026, the hospital is celebrating its 275th anniversary with a new museum opening in the historic Pine Building.
Yep, that's super cool.
Yeah.
Pennsylvania Hospital was the second public hospital in the United States and the first teaching hospital. Hence why they had the surgical room with the amphitheater, so that people could...
Students could watch.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, it was, in its day, it became known for their excellent maternity care up until 1918, I think, when they transitioned away from that to a more triage-style hospital to deal with the fact that World War I happened. And then they returned back to that in 1972 with the opening of the maternity ward.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. John has 1800.
I do. 1800. On this day, Jean-Baptiste Lamarck gives a groundbreaking lecture on evolutionary theory, laying the groundwork for Charles Darwin's later work to be built upon. The reason he's not quite as well known is because he's the foundationalist. And, you lay down a little bit of fact, and then you get a bunch of stuff wrong, and then the next person gets a little bit more right with a few less things wrong. So he didn't have the theory of evolution quite correct, but Charles Darwin came in and he was able to provide some empirical proof to support both his and Lamarck's theories, which is why Darwin is sort of the father of evolutionary theory.
Mm-hmm.
But science is always this way, just built
Yep.
upon truths as they're discovered.
Yep. All right. In 1812, the waltz is introduced into English ballrooms. Some observers consider it disgusting and immoral.
Scandalous, I say. How dare they?
The waltz. It's like, oh man, if those people could only see now.
Well, I mean, you have to think about dancing back then.
Mhm.
I mean, it wasn't common for people to touch each other during a dance at all.
Yeah, that's so funny. All right.
Of course, it was those filthy Brits.
Yeah, right. All right. John has 1820.
I have another one for 1812 too.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. On this day in 1812, British Prime Minister Spencer Perceval was assassinated by John Bellingham, the only assassination of a sitting Prime Minister in Britain. Bellingham had petitioned Perceval and the Parliament. That's the word. Parliament. Bellingham had petitioned Perceval and Parliament for compensation after he'd been imprisoned in Russia for 5 years. But his claim was dismissed. He felt he had no other options, so he put a bullet in the Prime Minister.
Interesting.
Yes. He was hailed as a way bigger deal than that for putting public servants on notice that that their duty is to the people. He spent the last days of his life before he was hanged at the Tower of London, making sure to let people know that public people in public office are servants of the people, not the other way around. And failure to deliver justice will be met with tyrannicide. Take note, America.
Maybe we should look up some of those things.
Yes.
All right. Now John has 1820.
I do. On this day in 1820, the HMS Beagle is launched on the River Thames. This British military vessel would go on its maiden voyage, come across to South America, and where his captain was killed, unfortunately, and tropical diseases got him. And on its return to England, its second voyage would be more famous for carrying a young Charles Darwin around the world to conduct his study.
Nice.
Yeah, as well as capturing a bunch of natives and bringing them back to England. But we're going to gloss that part over.
Yeah. History is good at that.
Yes.
All right. 1858. Minnesota. God, I even said it like that.
Yes.
Minnesota joins the Union. Minnesota is admitted as the 32nd U.S. state. It's funny I did that without even doing it intentionally. Minnesota.
Minnesota.
All right, John has 1867.
Okay, 1867. The Second Treaty of London is drawn up, bringing a formal end to hostilities between France and Prussia. It would see Luxembourg named as an independent and neutral state to be disarmed in perpetuity. The forts and castles in Luxembourg were torn down mostly, with a couple of relics surviving as historical monuments to the war-torn area. Luxembourg had been conquered by Napoleon Bonaparte and was being held hostage by France, and then by Prussia, and then by France again, and then by Prussia, and then by Switzerland,
And then by.
and then by themselves.
All right. In 1875, George Charmer Zeitlin pitches the first 9-inning shutout.
It wasn't a perfect game. Doesn't count.
All right, John has 1900.
1900. And see, we did these in reverse. I thought he was going to do this one. James J. Jeffries knocks out James Corbett in the 23rd round of their heavyweight title fight.
Yeah, I saw that.
Can you imagine going 23 rounds?
No.
Can you imagine today's boxers trying to go 23 rounds?
I don't think they can go 15 rounds.
I don't know. I don't even remember the last one I saw that went a full 12.
Can you imagine 23 MMA rounds?
Yeah, oh man, that would be crazy. Oh, I think didn't Fury and Usyk go 23 or 12 to a decision?
Maybe.
Or did they only do 10? I don't remember.
I don't remember. All right.
But yeah, they 23 out of 25.
Yeah, that's crazy.
25 round fight, 5 minutes apiece.
That's nuts.
Yeah. We're gonna keep punching each other until one of us dies.
Pretty much at that point. All right. 1919.
Now, see, this is a much better baseball story. Walter Johnson pitches 12 scoreless innings for the Washington Senators in a 0-0 tie with Yankees Jack Quinn. Johnson would later be enshrined as one of the Immortal Five in the initial Hall of Fame class, along with Ty Cobb, Babe Ruth, Honus Wagner, and Christy Mathewson. It is one of the earliest recorded tie games for Major League Baseball.
Wow. All right. See, I have the next few. I'm just going to kind of gloss over what I have real quick. They're not super, super important, but they're pretty cool. 1928, General Electric opens first TV station in Schenectady, New York. So that was pretty cool.
Yep. W2XB was the station name. They were experimentally. It's kind of a cool story. They opened this TV station in the basement of General Electric without anybody noticing. And then sent out broadcasts experimentally twice a week on Wednesday and Thursday.
That is cool.
It was the W2XB was later renamed WRGB in Schenectady.
1929, first regularly scheduled TV broadcast, 3 nights per week.
Oh.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty
Nice.
cool.
Yep.
It didn't say what it was, but that was pretty cool.
It was the public broadcast at beep.
It was PBS.
Yeah. Except in Mississippi.
Yeah. 1934, massive Dust Bowl storm. A massive 2-day dust storm sweeps across the Canadian and American prairies, causing massive agricultural damage. I saw pictures of that. It was pretty crazy.
Yeah, you think about just how hard and how persistent the winds would have to be to destroy a whole crop, essentially.
Mm-hmm. And 2 days
Yeah,
of just getting your butt kicked.
yeah.
I caught myself that time.
You did indeed. Good job.
1947, tubeless tire developed. The B.F. Goodrich Company announces the development of the first tubeless tire.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. In 1949, the Soviet Union lifts the Berlin blockade, and Siam is renamed Thailand.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay. And China has been trying to get it back ever since.
Yeah. All right. John has 1956.
Okay, in 1956, American singer and crooner Elvis Presley charts in the UK with his first single, Heartbreak Hotel. He would go on to become the most frequently charted solo act in UK history.
Nice.
Yeah. I thought that record would have been broken by now, but it hasn't been.
I grew up an Elvis fan.
I think most our generation
Yeah.
did. Because you either liked your parents' music or you hated your parents' music.
For sure.
But one way or the other, you were still listening to it.
And I can't remember. Did you have 1959 or not?
I did not.
Okay. Well, I was really surprised. 1959, New York Yankees catcher Yogi Berra's errorless streak of 148 games ends.
See, we only like to celebrate the ones that aren't that he didn't mess up on.
Yeah. In 1960, Adolf Eichmann captured. Israeli agents captured Nazi SS officer Adolf Eichmann in Argentina, who was later tried for his role in the Holocaust.
Yes. They got him. They found him guilty. The broadcasts were huge back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
And they hung him like all Nazis should be hung, by the neck until dead. Just so we're not unclear about that.
All right, John has 1965.
Okay, 1965. On to a lighter note. Ellis Island gains protected status as part of the national monument included with the Statue of Liberty. Give us your poor and tired and humbled masses. Except right now, because you'll get deported.
Yeah, right. So I have 1967, and I think this is kind of it's a mind-blowing fact if we think about it.
Okay.
In 1967, the 100 millionth U.S. phone connected.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is pretty incredible.
In 1967. I don't know. Would you think it would be more or less by that point?
You would have to think it would be. I mean, it's so weird to think about. Because you're like, oh, okay, well. Yeah, but then everybody had a phone. So. You're like, okay, well, I mean, the telephone technology, was commercially available in the 50s. And you're like, oh, okay. But to spread that rapidly is pretty astonishing. I mean, it does sort of mirror what, I'm sure what the graph would look like for internet.
Oh, for sure.
As I mean, as soon as, when in, 1992, when I moved to Elko, back in my day, like, we were in the bee's knees because we were one of the only people out in Rindon to have internet. And I had to beat a couple of my friends up because they kept calling me while I was trying to download Doom.
That's funny. I'm going to let John have the next four, starting with 1969.
Oh my goodness. Alright, next four. Let's smash in. Okay, on this day in 1969, John Cleese, Michael Palin, Graham Chapman, Eric Idle, and Terry Jones formed the British comedy troupe Monty Python. Shortly after, the Flying Circus would launch on television to shape comedy for a generation.
Yep.
That was so close to my deep dive.
Yeah. When I'd asked you what it was. Yeah.
Is that the one you thought I was going to pick?
I did.
Okay.
Yep, for sure. 100%.
Yep. Yeah, big Monty Python fan.
Tis but a scratch.
Tis but a scratch. I fought in your general direction.
I have to do that, but I'm going to wait till we get done.
Oh, thank you for that.
You're welcome.
Much appreciated. Okay, on this day in 1972, Giants trade Willie Mays to the Mets for Charlie Williams, a player nobody remembers. Way to go, Giants. But Willie Mays would have his revenge. His first game with the Mets would include the game-winning home run against his old team. Okay.
Take that.
Take that, Giants. Jerks. Okay. On this day in 1974, Tubular Bells hits number 7 on the U.S. Hot 100. Despite being released 2 years earlier, it saw a resurgence in popularity thanks to being featured in a movie you really liked, The Exorcist.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think about that, yeah.
Yeah.
For sure, yeah. Oh, I love that movie.
Absolutely. Who doesn't?
I didn't at 6.
Oh, who did? You want me to eat that pea soup? Oh, no. No. No, Mom, not that. Sorry, we're going flashbacks.
Yeah, it's funny. I never made it to the pea soup.
Oh.
Yeah, I only made it about 20 minutes into the movie before I ran out of the room screaming.
Yeah, that's fair.
I didn't watch The Exorcist again until I was 18, somewhere around there.
Really?
17,
Wow.
16, yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
Okay, and then I got the next one, right?
Yep.
Too? Okay. On this day in 1980, Pete Rose steals second, third, and home in the same inning.
Yep.
He was playing out the twilight of his career in Philadelphia, still making plays. I know. Just so we're clear, he did cover the spread for that game.
Yep.
And let him in the Hall of Fame. Damn it.
Right? All right. I have 1994. Naked Gun 33 and a third. The Final Insult was released in France. It was so terrible.
Yes.
It was definitely not the best of the best.
No, mistakes were made.
With honors. All right. John has 1995.
I do. In 1995, 170 countries agreed to extend the Nuclear Non-Proliferation Treaty indefinitely. So, in this, 170 countries got together and said, we're not going to build any new bombs. Can you imagine what that meeting would be like today?
That's okay. Right now, we have double the bombs we had before we bombed Iran.
We have the best bombs, the biggest bombs, the bombs with the biggest hands, the orangest bombs.
All right. We're coming up on 56 minutes. So we're
All right.
All right. 1996, ValueJet Flight 592 crash. A ValueJet plane crashes into the Florida Everglades, killing all 110 people on board.
Gator food.
Yep. All right. I'll let John take 1997.
Okay, this one was also almost my deep dive.
I figured. I thought it was going to be one of the two.
Checkmate. Chess computer Deep Blue defeats Russian Grandmaster Garry Kasparov in their rematch. Kasparov had won the first match earlier, a year earlier, but this time Deep Blue overtook the Grandmaster, and it is the first recorded incident of a computer beating a chess Grandmaster. Kasparov would go on to both criticize and then eventually endorse the Deep Blue project, and later iterations as chess computers became more advanced. So, cool story.
So looking at my notes, I have 98 and 2010. But I might just skip them because they're not super interesting.
I'll just rattle them off real quick.
In 1998, India executes nuclear tests. India conducts Operation Shakti, setting off 3 underground nuclear bombs, shocking the world and prompting international sanctions. In 2010, David Cameron becomes UK Prime Minister. David Cameron takes office leading the first UK coalition government since World War II.
Nice.
Oh. And then 2024, Eurovision non-binary winner. Nemo from Switzerland wins the 68th Eurovision Song Contest, becoming the first non-binary winner. All right.
Okay.
So, now that we've taken up your hour...
Thanks for hanging out with us.
Yep.
It was a lot of fun.
Yep. And once again, if you like it, subscribe, share. Super important.
Share, leave a comment. Tell us we suck.
Yep. Check out the website. Check out the socials. It's a lot of fun to do the TikTok and the YouTube every day. John's going to do Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and I'm going to do Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So just so we have like a different style and matchup. So check them out, see what you think. They're actually doing pretty good. I'm pretty happy with them.
Yeah, they're a lot of fun to do.
Yep.
I mean, I spend way too much time like looking stuff up because I'll go and start off looking up the Syncytium of the Lusitania and end up with why giraffes have long necks at 3 o'clock in the morning. But it is a lot of fun.
Yep. All right, and we'll see you next time.
TTFN.
Two fat guys. Turn it up. Two fat guys. Yeah. You know what's up. Two fat guys.